as your life in Bullitt Central High School as a part of the AP Biology Nature Documentary Projects. Mr. Taylor, please give me an A. Anyways, later on we're going to go to Bernheim Forest and try and find some animals in the wild that we can record and talk about. Right here, the only animals you'll find are humans. Well, mostly. I don't know, some of the couples in the hole, I don't think they qualify for the title of human. Anyways, I'll see you there. Behind me are humans, Homo sapiens, whatever you want to call them. Their diet, they're omnivores. They eat basically everything. Children eat Legos, so their diet is wide. Two anatomical adaptations they have are opposable thumbs and bipedalism. Two physiological adaptations they have is sweating to thermoregulate and also specialized respiratory systems for altitudes. Two behavioral adaptations they have is migration and also being able to use tools. So, yeah. Behind me over there is the gray squirrel, native to Kentucky. Feasts on nuts and berries. So, an anatomical adaptation it has is its bushy tail that acts as a rudder when it's jumping, and it also gives it warmth. The physiological adaptation it has is the fur that is colored to match its environment, and they can also thermoregulate. The physical or the behavioral adaptation is the gathering of nuts and berries and food when the different seasons change, like in winter.
You all won't believe what we just found. We have had one of the rarest sightings of this generation. Right over behind me is a metal dragonfly, one of the last of its species. It is on the brink of extinction. Unfortunately, they're a keystone species, so once they do go extinct, everything here is going to crumble. Now, let's go take a closer look. They have a very unique diet. They're monsters. They prey on anything they can find in the air. Other insects, butterflies, other dragonflies. They have these large wings that allows them to take off like a jet. They also have big eyes that are able to see all around. And their legs are particularly nasty for catching their prey. It acts almost like Velcro. Anything that comes into contact with it is stuck. It also possesses a very unique respiratory system. It can breathe in the air and in the water, making it a versatile killer. Behaviorally, it's learned to use these skills to beat danger. It is a monster in the air. It is very, very good at aerial hunting. It is one of its specialties. Not only that, it's a mobile monster. It migrates through the seasons, so nowhere is safe. Let's get a closer look on that bad boy.
Right behind me is a bullfrog. Their diet normally consists of insects and also scorpions, and for the water prey, it consists of fish, tadpoles, and even snails. Now, 3 anatomical adaptations it has is the web feet to help it traverse the water, its vocal sac that helps in mating and communication, and their long tongues that they use to catch their prey. 2 physiological adaptations they have is the ability to camouflage with their surroundings, and also the ability to secrete toxins through their skin whenever they're threatened. 2 behavioral adaptations they have is territorial defense through wrestling and also mating behaviors. Behind me is a baby eastern monster. An anatomical adaptation it has is the shell that protects it from predators. A physiological adaptation it possesses is the hibernation habits that it has in the winter times when the food is scarce and when the temperatures are colder. And then a behavioral adaptation is they've started to use the water currents to migrate with the seasons, and they also bask out in the sun to regulate their temperature. So right over here is the koi fish. It feeds on worms, shrimp, and other aquatic life. 3 anatomical adaptations it has are its fins, like many other fish, to help it navigate the water, its scales, also like many other fish, that can act as body armor in the cold to resist temperatures, and it has a unique body shape that allows it to be more fluid throughout the water, helping with movement efficiency. Now, some physiological adaptations it has is the ability to go into torpor, which is almost like hibernation for fish. And that normally occurs during the winter time when food is scarce and temperatures are lower. It also has the ability to regulate its buoyancy using its bladder, so it can add or get rid of air in its body in order to go higher or lower in the water. Some behavioral adaptations it has is it is known to hide if it feels threatened, or also if its skin is irritated, it'll rub up against objects. It's learned that's a way to relieve some of that irritation.
That was a good little project, and you enjoyed seeing all the animals and talking about the different ways they were adapting to their environment. Anyways, hope that deserves an A. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
Right now we're at Bullet Central High School.
G'day mate, right now I'm coming to you live from Bullet Central High School. Later though, we're going to go over to the Bernheim
Arboretum and Forest to find some more animals because Bullet Central doesn't have enough. But first, the main species of Bullet Central.
So, I don't even know what to say. I hope you liked the animals we went over. What was I supposed to say?
It's kind of cool. Both of them. Why are you getting me guys?
Peace, y'all.
Piss, y'all.